Abbiamo parlato fin qui del perché.
So she's discussed why it is so important to make this change of paradigm. Now we're going to understand how we can do it, what's happening in the rest of the world. Let's start out with Switzerland, because food supplements have become even into the Constitution. We will hear Naturopath Davide Cascino, who is the director of Man and Nature from Switzerland.
Buongiorno a tutti.
Good morning, everybody. I'd like to thank you for being so many today. I'd like to thank Salos for giving us this opportunity and for the work we're doing together.
Sono qui per
I'm here to explain how this paradigm, the new paradigm, can be possible. This change can be actually made, especially with respect to a possible model which would contribute to this. On May 17th of 2009, the Swiss service were called to vote on additional medicines, and they were in favor of a new article within the Constitution. Switzerland is the first country in Europe that has asked to look at food supplements and complementary medicines as part of the safeguard. In 2015, the professional situation operating in natural medicines actually mapped out the program for aspects of naturopathy, traditional European tradition, Chinese tradition, and conventional homeopathy, and Indian traditional medicine, Ayurvedics. Now, the training course is carried out with 7 training modulars to get certain skills and certain knowledge, and this training can actually lead to a federal diploma. Switzerland also has earmarked funds for students, so after they've taken the federal exam, can be reimbursed 10.5 million francs for their studies. Now let me show you what this federal diploma means. Now I prepared an outline, I don't know if you can see it, where this federal diploma is a tertiary diploma, which is a bachelor degree that is achieved through the university. Let us briefly look at what the professional profile is for a naturopath with the diploma. The main part is to promote healthy lifestyles and empower the patient's resources, start up disease prevention strategies which are exhaustive and sustainable, to individually understand patients' disorders based on an alternative medicine system, and establish medical assessments to guarantee that the alternative treatment will be efficient with no danger to the patient's health, and the patient is involved in the various phases, updating their own professional knowledge, work in networks and modulars. Cooperation between the professionals is very important, behaving professionally, respecting the ethics. It has also been provided that federally naturopath graduates can work in a laboratory as a working clinic or one-day clinics. They can actually work and they are actually covered through vocational assistance, and they can work in prevention programs. Now, maybe somebody is asking, why did we choose European traditional Mediterranean medicine for one of the modulars, and the Chinese and Ayurvedics and conventional homeopathy? Well, traditional European Mediterranean system is based on medicines with consistent therapeutic principles. There are 4 aspects: heat, coolness, humidity, and freshness, which are fundamental aspects where we evaluate the situation, the physical situation and the psychological situation, based on which a lifestyle is shown: movement, breathing, maybe meditation, certain medicines or certain vitamins, certain treatments which are absolutely manual treatments which are crucial.
La Svizzera sta...
Now, as Switzerland has been, how have we seen traditional Mediterranean European medicine? Well, a lot of work has been done on exchange of experiences of treatments throughout several countries. Books have been written on this, and they've been put to the operators, students in various traditional Mediterranean and European medical schools. And these books have been translated and will be translated into several languages. And the Nature Institution, which I founded in 2011 in Italian-speaking Switzerland, has become a true basis, or kind of a basis, a place to have comparisons and discussions with European and Switzerland and Swiss operators. In July this year, we started cooperating with the city of Mestiere, which is a city of Italian-speaking Switzerland, and a division of a professional training, in order to inform students so that they can how to accede to this type of profession. And the idea is to bring students to carry out practical training, have traineeships in clinics. And we started this work. It's a new profession, and we're trying to prepare this new operational model for the territory. It's all lovely on paper, but we have to start putting our money where our mouth is. And so, in conclusion, I'd like to say the city, I think we have to say, involves the Office for Professional Vocational Orientation and the labor services, certain mobility services, businesses, and associations of the of people working in alternative and new medicines or additional medicines. Now, we saw this in many documents, so they're for additional medicine, alternative medicine. And to conclude, I'd like to say that I hope that Europe will endeavor to recover the ancient European tradition to promote health, environmental sustainability, and health promotion should be a true profession which has already existed in Switzerland, which will help to change the system that we've been seeing over the last 2 years. Thank you for your attention.